In economics, a market refers to all the various providers and buyers of a particular good or service. Because there are many different forms of goods and services sold, there are also different structures for those various markets. This is the third in a series of resources that explore the four market structures. We focus on monopoly. We provide the combination of factors about the products that suggest a monopolistic market. We explain how natural monopolies differ from other monopolies. We will consider the consequences of a monopoly. We finish with an example exploring the effects a patent has on a product in a monopoly. What exactly is a monopoly? It is the polar opposite of perfect competition. A monopoly is a market in which a single firm targets a few buyers and sells a product with no close substitutes. In economics, a substitute is a product used in place of a given product. It serves the same purpose and usually costs approximately the same. For example, we could drink a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi-Cola. We could eat a McDonald's cheeseburger or get a cheeseburger from Burger King. We could sleep on a pillow or rest our head on a nearby husky. Another feature of a monopoly is that the firm is a price maker. Since they are the only seller of that particular product, they may set any price they wish. This gives the firm strong market power. Certain industries have very large and strong scale economies in production. This means that the underlying costs are very high unless the company can produce and sell a large quantity of its product. This ensures that only one firm can earn a profit, at least regionally. These industries form natural monopolies. Examples of natural monopolies include cable television and water systems. What happens when all the market power is concentrated on a single firm? They usually charge higher prices for their product. A monopolistic firm also tends to underproduce, creating an artificial shortage of their product. Because the supply is low, this tends to increase demand, which in turn allows the price to rise even higher. For example, think about the owner of a water source in the Old West. The owner of the local watering hole had a natural monopoly, as they controlled a resource that was necessary for life. This created a high level of demand, so the owners could charge whatever they wanted for the water they sold. Keeping the amount low sold daily raised the demand even higher, so the water barons could charge even higher prices. Recall that a patent is an exclusive right to market and sell some product for 20 years. This helps promote innovation because a patent gives a firm a monopoly on that product, albeit a monopoly with a deadline. But suppose a patent did not last a set amount of time. How long would a patent need be enforced to make economic sense for a company? Let's see an example. Suppose a pharmaceutical company develops a new arthritis drug. It costs the company $14 million in research and development costs, and the company believes that they can make $2 million in economic profit annually from selling the drug. Also, competitors will need 3 years to reverse engineer the drug and produce their own version. How long will the drug producers need the patent to last to ensure a profit? Before any profit can be made, the company must earn sufficient revenue to cover the research and development costs. Since the company earns $2 million in profit per year, and there were $14 million in cost, the company must be the exclusive producer for 7 years. In an ideal case, the other companies cannot begin the process of developing their own version of the drug until the patent expires. The original developer would hope that the patent lasts for the 7 years they need to be the exclusive producer, minus the 3 years for the competitors to develop a knockoff drug. Therefore, the developer hopes that the patent lasts for 4 years. However, in the high-stress and highly profitable pharmaceutical industry, the competing firms will begin to develop their own version of the arthritis drug immediately. As such, the developer really needs the patent to last the entire 7 years.